Hi, I'm Kellee Malone, your full service, full resource realtor. And sometimes when you're selling your home, you need resources to fix your home up or do home renovations. The things maybe you've put off, like window cleaning. Many people put this off. So I'm here today with Josh Birdsell, sorry, Josh, and with Positive Enterprises. And Josh, you do way more than window cleaning. Let's talk about this.
So our primary is going to be window and door screens.
Okay.
We do motorized screens that typically are for California rooms. We will screen that in for you, and you just push a button, your screen comes down, stops all the bugs. You actually create a new room for your home when you do that.
Wow.
So, and then we do
No
swinging.
idea.
We do swinging and sliding screen doors. That is another thing that we do the most of, and they come with a warranty. Everything we do comes with a warranty. So we don't only do that, we also do solar panel cleaning and bird proofing, along with window cleaning, of course.
So let's talk about, and you clean the trucks.
Yes.
Which people,
Yeah.
lately I feel like I've been seeing more and more of that like as an issue, and I think because people probably need to replace their windows. But
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Solar panel cleaning, because I know when I'm listing homes for sale, oftentimes people don't understand that you need to keep your solar panels clean in order for them to to maximize a production, basically.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. How often are you cleaning people's solar panels? Like, what would you recommend?
Yeah, so typically I recommend, it depends on your location. I'm looking. If you go to Somers Bend right now, they're doing a lot of construction. I see a lot of people doing it every 3 months just because they're losing that production after 3 months. So I normally will ask a client, like, let's find out when you're losing that. It could be 3 months, it could be 6 months, it could be 1 year that you're losing that productivity, which is why you got your solar panels.
Right.
So we take a look at that, we see your location, see what's going on in that location. Is there a bunch of construction, those types of things before we determine how often you need to get it. Because I don't want to just sell everybody on, you need to get it every 3 months. It's not about that. I want to let you know, hey, this is what you really need to be looking at. Same thing with your windows too.
To maximize the efficiency.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah. Because you don't want to pay for every 3 months if you don't need it, because then you're not being efficient with your panels.
Right.
And you want to make sure your panels are making you money. That's the whole reason why you have put your money into this investment.
Okay. What about, so the bird screening? Because I had clients, and actually it was called out on a home inspection report that there was a lot of bird issues.
Yeah, it's a problem, and it's not sanitary either. So it's pretty disgusting, especially if you don't have gutters. And then once your gutters fill up with all this bird debris,
stuff.
Once that gets in there, then it starts overflowing. It stops your gutters up. If you don't have gutters, it just runs directly right down onto either your patio cover or your like your patio, whatever. If you have grass, turf, whatever, all of this bird debris. And I've also heard of people telling me that they're mating, and they're making a lot of noise in the middle of the night. It's keeping them up at night.
Oh, wow.
So they're like, hey, please, if you can come early, that would be great. So, but yeah, we actually
wouldn't have thought about that.
If the panels are high up enough, we can get up under there, save you some money, and get up under there and get it. We have pressure washers that go under there and that designed to clean out from under it, or we might have to take the panels off. So that's why I always tell people when they ask me, well, how much does something like that cost? It really depends on how bad it is, how many nests you have underneath the panels. But not only that, they'll get under there and start pecking at the wires underneath, which can cause a fire. It's really a hazard to have those birds underneath there. So when you get panels, we don't have to do it, but ask the people that are installing the panels if they're able to put that bird screening around to make sure. Use galvanized steel. Don't let them use the plastic stuff because they can still get through. You can have rats. Rats are another issue that can get, but you kind of get into pest control on that end. We just kind of mainly deal with the bird side.
Okay.
But you want to make sure to get that done because it can really cause an issue.
My gosh, so many considerations, and solar is becoming more and more popular, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but people don't talk about it. I think it's not been something that most people know about until like they sell their house.
Yeah.
And then the home inspectors are calling it out. So that's awesome. That is great to hear. And you make screens, or you so talk about that.
Yeah. So most of the time when people are selling their home, I always tell people, get the screens done so that it doesn't get a red flag,
right?
Because this can happen. But I always tell people, like, if you're selling your home, just get them repaired. You don't have to buy all new. Now, when you go to buy your new home, look at the screens. When take that into consideration. and buy new screens, because the screens typically have a plastic corner on the ends of them, and those plastic corners will break. They only last about a year. When we build a new screen, we build a 45-degree cut. It's just like a picture frame, and they have metal corners on the inside. And then again, they come with a warranty. And you don't have those plastic tabs that always pull off or they always break.
Right, I've seen it, yeah.
We put metal ones on there, and we show you how to use it. On the opposite side of those pull tabs, there's a spring, and you push up on that spring, and the screen will come out. And a lot of people don't know that or don't think about it.
Okay. Very good. Wow, I didn't... The only time that I've ever had to go to court with clients, this was 20 years ago, was my clients were suing the seller over screens. And the sellers had some handyman person that made screens, and they were horrid. They were either too big for the window, and so they were like, kind of, you saw a pucker, or they were too small for the window, and they were falling out. And the judge gave them the full, like, $1,300 to do the whole house of screens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. This is a common issue. I always tell people, like, hire the specific person that's good at it.
Right.
There are certain things that handymen are great for.
Sure.
But if you can find somebody that specializes and they're very passionate about what they're doing, they're going to do a good job, and they're going to stand behind their product because they're passionate about it. So when someone's passionate about it, they're going to do a good job, and again, they're going to stand behind that, and we stand behind our product. If you're not happy, like it says on the side of our van, 100% satisfaction guaranteed every single time.
I see your van. I'm seeing your posters or your banners everywhere.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's talk about you and your background.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Alabama. I'll try to make it quick because it's always like, do you want the long version or you want the short version? So the short version is I'm originally from Alabama. I moved out here, and out of survival, I was homeless when I first moved out here, trying to figure out how I'm going to make it. Started my own business, and I never wanted to be an entrepreneur. I told every customer, this is just temporary, it's just temporary. I believe God had other plans in that and used me in such a way that was beneficial for the community. Met my wife here in Temecula. We have 3 beautiful children. We just had a newborn. So,
congratulations.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in between that have happened and that have kind of molded me into who I am today. But every bit of it has been doing it all for the glory of God, and I focus on that. And that is where my focus is Christ is the center of my marriage, my business, my everything.
Awesome.
And so that would be what I would say is like the whole sanctification, my journey, my testimony is all built into this thing that has molded me into a business owner for the community.
Awesome. And in the referrals that I have sent your way, people rave about you. You represent me, and I take that very seriously, because when I'm referring people, just like you, we talked about, when I'm referring people, it needs to be a reflection on me, and a good reflection. And so I have to make sure that I not only know you, like you, but trust you. Yeah. And it's been a great relationship to have. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the referrals. It helps feed my family. So I'm always grateful
and
for
a beautiful
things.
family you have.
Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have 2 boys, and we just had a
Little girl.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name is Maddie Lou.
Maddie Lou.
Madeline Louise, but we're going to call her Maddie Lou.
So cute. So cute. Okay, well, how does someone reach you?
So the best way to reach me is going to be through text message or give me a call, and it's 951-710-7044, and you can text or give me a call anytime, even if it's late at night. I'll respond the next morning if it is, because we do have kids. Sometimes I'm up out the night. You can also reach me through Facebook, or our website is a good place too. And our website is Pozitive Enterprise, and that's Pozitive Enterprises. It's just how it sounds. We didn't do anything unique with that. .net or .com. Both take you to my website. You can see more services that we do. We actually have like before and afters on there, and it's really cool. So that's how you would reach me if you need our services. We'd be happy to take care of you, and we're going to do a good job. Check our reviews. We're well known in the community for doing a very good quality job.
Very well. Very well. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
All
Thank
right.
you for the opportunity.
Of course. Of course.